Don't put limits on your mind. Don't put limits on your goals. Whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is that you dream about, screw it, just do it. When I saw the Kona Ironman on TV when I was a teenager, I put that on my bucket list. So once I finished my college running career and my ultra marathon career doing Western States, accomplishing those goals, then I started working on the goal of getting to Kona. So learned to swim, learned to bike, and got the opportunity to finally do it. I was going to crew for the Epic 5, where you did 5 Ironmans, 5 days, 5 islands. And the athlete I was going to crew for, a week before, ended up having the drop. And so the race director at the time gave me the opportunity to do it, and went and did 3 Ironmans out of the 5. And so that gave me the idea that, yeah, you know, maybe I could do my own event like that, but on the Kona course. Kona 5 is 5 Ironmans, 5 days in a row, and no crew whatsoever, totally self-supported.
I'd lived in Hawaii for 6 years, and big thing was trying to get back to Hawaii from where I'm at now. So I saw this race, and like, it's obviously a week of extra time in Hawaii, so that was one plus. But yes, like, I do love Ironman, and I do love doing those types of events. So this was like the next step to say, oh, well, can I do this too? And obviously it was in a beautiful spot, and I love being here. So it was a win-win, I guess, on both ends.
So the course is on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it pretty much maps the same route as Ironman World Championship course. We start with the bike first. So it's 112 miles on the bike, riding up the Queen Key Highway to a V and back. Then we do the swim. That is down at the Kailua Pier, and the swim is 2.4 miles. Then we finally do the run, and so yeah, that's 26.2 miles. Yeah, so Joshua showed interest in doing it, and he's an American guy, military, currently stationed in Italy, came halfway around the world to join us, so I'm excited to share it with him.
I feel nervous, and I feel confident in the fact that all my training is going to pay off, hopefully. And then that nervous sense is that I've never done anything like this before, so obviously nervous or scared of the unknown or what's about to happen.
So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of highs, but plenty of lows. And so I kind of just take, one step at a time, one day at a time, and hopefully be able to get through it.
The end goal for this event, I think, is more just to finish. The camaraderie between the people here, and to finish the event and say I did 5 consecutive days of a full distance Ironman, coming from having just done 1 day Ironman. I really don't even speak Italian. It's just, I just make stuff up and pretend like she understands.
Yeah, got another nice moon, another nice sunrise. Ready to roll?
Ready to roll?
All right.
We're at 56 right now.
All right. That's going well. At the halfway point now, the first day. It's getting warm, which is typical, I guess.
Yeah, so far not too bad. We were fortunate, started early, and so the sun hadn't come over the mountain, so probably the first quarter of it was shade, and hasn't been too bad so far.
We're good. Time for the noontime doobie. See you guys. All right. You guys have a good day. Get out of here. Hey, Morgan. All right. Something from bust.
Nice improvisation there.
Joshua, too, if I figure I'm going to be about 1:15 max, if you finish at an hour, feel free to, yeah, okay. All right, you're welcome to get going.
Got one more. Swimming after the bike is different. Because usually I'm like right around an hour. That was an hour and 10. But 10 minutes is a long time, you know.
successful first day. I think everything went pretty smooth, safe, achieved all of our goals. It's amazing what a night's sleep will do for you.
9.07.
I got that.
20% done. Honestly, I feel like that was harder than any Ironman I've ever done. I don't know if it's the stopping, then getting and going again, your muscles tightening up, and then going on tight muscles because you never stop in like a race, right? So it's like, I don't know. I don't feel as bad, like my joints don't hurt as bad from continuous like 11 hours, 10 hours or whatever it is. But just like way more tired. My feet ache, muscle aches, so just like that. But hopefully the sleep will help.
All right, good job.
Nísalo.
Happens when we look at it, it's like, why is Africa showing up?
Right. So I think that's what happened. It's amazing even to think about, you know, before I did an Ironman, I thought that was just completely crazy, you know, to do that. And it would take every ounce of energy and willpower I had to do it. But then once I did it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can do even more.
We're getting to know each other pretty well now, Josh.
Ah, there.
At least it happened here.
Good timing. No worries. I've never had a flat Kona. I shouldn't say this.
Yet. Now yet. I've never lost it.
Hey, D, yesterday, I say to Joshua on the way up here, I go, wow, there's like no wind. This is like awesome. And then we go around the corner, wind. And then on the way down, we stop at the mini mart. I look at his bottle on his bike. I go, that thing always stays in there. It never falls out. And he goes, no, it's really solid. It's got a little notch in there and everything. And then 10 miles later, that bottle fell out. So now I just said, I've never had a flat here in Kona, ever. I shouldn't have said anything.
That was rough. Oh yeah, good job getting through it. So yeah, do everything you can to get hydrated. Yeah. Do you ever like drink soda pop right after to get how quickly get hydrated again?
Without a sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Or coconut water.
Yeah, coconut water.
Yeah.
Clean it up a lot more. But, you can just leave this on top of the fridge. There we go. Oh, it's definitely deep. Okay. I just know what to do, like, I'm going to throw up and faint, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I got scared to get in the water, because I didn't want to fucking pass out. I felt way better.
Did you? Awesome, good.
My time was a lot faster for 100
Good.
today than yesterday, and it just dropped to like that.
Oh, good.
He's an amazing athlete, Keith is. And like, he's still doing all these things, coming up with these ideas, trying to do this stuff, and then he's out there doing it, and it's like, it's amazing to see somebody like that dedicated, that driven to be able to do and still dream up this type of stuff to like offer to the world and bring back, you know what I mean? Which is awesome. And then not like just somebody making it up and putting it out there, but like he's out here grinding it out. I'm fine. My stomach starts hurting. I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and then I can't move.
So how about then, from your perspective, what's your biggest concern right now?
Not being able to start tomorrow.
Okay, but why? What is what's going to keep you from finishing this?
So I keep doing tonight, and then every 4 laps I have to stop. 3-4 laps.
Because of being dizzy.
Yeah.
Primarily dizzy, or do you feel like your heart's coming out of your chest?
So and it's not always the heart rate. It's not always high. It just happened on the last part. So I threw up, and then I walked 2 more laps, and then it was from here to we were about halfway to the turn, you know.
Yep.
And that's when I told her, I was like, I gotta sit down when we get back over there.
Okay. Because of being dizzy.
Yeah.
Okay. What I recommend, if you want my input, do those 1 lap at a time. And if you're a little bit dizzy or whatever, if you can keep going, great. If you feel like you need to sit down and rehydrate or whatever it is for a while, fine, sit down. But all your goal should be right now is to just do 1 lap at a time.
Honestly, at this point, you're probably going to ride it out, and your body's going to go through an adjustment phase. You're pushing it in a different way through multiple days, and there's chemical changes that are happening right now. Look, you're such a badass. You just broke the damn curve. See?
All that blood going down.
Man, you
giant muscles.
You were swole, man. Damn, you just broke the cement.
That cement has been there for 20
See?
years.
You don't even know your own powers.
He put his hand
This guy's a straight up He-Man. Wow.
Joshua, what do you think? Does that sound like a good strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, you let me know if you need more pep talk or any advice from me. But I'd say focus on that stuff. Organic, keep repeating that stuff to him. And thanks, Jay.
In Italiano.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
1 lap at a time, dude. We'll figure it out. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Time to get cleaned up and get something good to eat, get some laundry done, and then maybe grade some papers.
1 hour should be. So we're a little ahead of what we thought. We said 12:30.
Sì.
We do 20-minute miles, it'll be 12:18. But we were doing like 17:18s, that's why.
Yeah, the funny thing is I still gotta grade some papers.
Today was pretty awful. Yeah, so hopefully the wind is better tomorrow, because that's like what really took it out of me today. Like, I got on the bike, everything was good. We had a headwind literally all the way out there, strong crosswind, then a strong headwind on the way back. That just like drained me. I felt like I had a good swim and like recovered, but I just fell right after that. I don't know. A rough day.
I try to do things the best I possibly can, and not only for me, but especially when it comes to helping others. And so as far as putting on this event, you know, I really tried to think through the details and what athletes would want, and the staff, you know, that was here, what would they need and what would they want.
This plastic piece broke, like mile 10.
Oh man.
Yeah, and so now my arm like is falling off, and so that sucks. And so I'm like, oh, that friggin' sucks. And then, you know, go another 5-10 miles, and then the wind starts kicking in, and it's in your head, and I go, oh, that sucks more. And then I'm like another 10 miles of that, and then my chain breaks. I go, oh, that really sucks. It's like, that's like a showstopper. I'm like, oh, that's no problem. I can deal with that. I don't freaking care if there's a 50-mile headwind. You know, as long as I can, you know, I got a chain and pedal, I can make progress. But when I don't even have a chain, I'm like, oh man.
At the top.
He's getting hobby pretty soon.
My chain just breaks, and I'm like, oh, all right, that's the ultimate suck. So anyway, fortunately, I was able to actually kind of temporarily fix it.
Yeah, that's the thing is that I'm doing this event, and I was just curious as to whether you could throw it on there like 15 minutes, like every minute is keeping me from finishing. So yeah.
Stop at the bike shop to get a few things fixed, and then get rolling.
Awesome. So where's he at then?
He's still on his way.
So he went to the bike shop.
He said he's going to, yeah, just to stop by and see if we have time to tune up the bike.
Hopefully it'll be a quick tuning because we can't get to him in time to let him, I guess, run it out, right? I guess he was hoping to.
He said while he's there, he'll like run or do whatever he needs to while.
I know, but we have his shoes. Like he.
Good. This year, the big challenge was, am I going to truly make this public? Me being the perfectionist I am, once I said, hey, I'm putting on this event, yeah, I didn't want it to fail. I didn't want to put everything together, promote it, and like nobody shows up, or it just isn't a successful event. Do baby steps, don't think too far ahead. Just one little bit at a time. Yeah. And it's amazing, you go through these ups and downs. I'm sure James told you about his ups and downs. My goal was to make this a successful event, a good experience for Joshua and any other athletes that were planning to do it. And your legs are just saying, stop running. So I try to do things the best I possibly can, and not only for me, but especially when it comes to helping others.
I hadn't run that much for the past 3 days, so that was good. Yeah, so hopefully the next 2 days are like today, that'd be great. The feet hurt a lot, but...
Well, past the halfway point, so
yeah, so that's good. I guess it'll just hurt the rest of the time, and then when it's done, it's done.
Did awesome.
Thank you.
All right, we're over the hump. We both handled it, I think, really well, and just kind of neat too that we both kind of had these crazy different challenges, paths today, but then we ended up just finishing side by side.
This could be interesting today. It's windy already. It's the first day that it's been windy. First thing in the morning. Oh, sweet.
I would definitely say that I have some OCD to me, and somewhat try to be a perfectionist. I feel like when I was young and my mom passed away, that was kind of my way with dealing with things, is that I tried to simplify my life and keep everything in order. And that's kind of what makes me feel at peace and feel like things are under control.
.6:41
Oh, wow.
ride today.
What time did you leave this morning?
7:07.
Oh, okay, cool.
So like literally right after you guys left.
So I think that's why I am the way I am. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I want to help other people's lives be better. think that, you know, maybe I disappointed my mom. And, you know, maybe that's why, you know, she took her life. And so, you know, I just don't want to disappoint people. And so I tried to just keep things simple and try not to have anybody too close, because I don't want to, you know, hurt them in any way. You know, I just want people to be happy.
Thank you. Sure.
Seven-lap itch.
You know, I feel like I was blessed with some talent, so I try to make the most of that, try to challenge myself, try to inspire others to not put limits on their mind. Hey, all right. What's happening?
Hey!
It smells good.
You guys made it!
Yeah. So he's got a mile and a half to go. Man, it's warm in here.
Okay.
Save that.
Ready, Freddie. I'm like 45 minutes faster today than
Well, I was
yesterday.
gonna say, it seems super sweet.
So yeah, no, I actually feel pretty good, and a little bit, you know, probably tired. I think, you know, a little bit of sleep deprivation, and so like I was almost like falling asleep on the bike. Yeah, I was like ready to nod off, and because it almost gets just monotonous. You're just sort of staring at the pavement in front of you for whatever 6-7 hours. Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, I know.
Do you have your sign?
Yeah,
I'll take your sign for you.
they're actually. All right. Okay, see you guys in a bit.
All right, good luck. In about 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
favorite part, honestly, of the last 5 days?
Yeah, just I think the camaraderie of it is definitely a highlight. Getting to know Joshua and the staff and seeing everybody come together was pretty awesome. And seeing him challenge himself and me getting the challenge myself again to another ultra, and kind of just pushing ourselves and doing something pretty unique, pretty awesome. All right. All right.
It's crazy to think like how much you can actually do.
Right. Let's sing like.
And you don't even know, like, what if this was 2 more days, 3 more days, 4 more days? Like, how many more days?
Right. Oh, we could make it to Kona 10. What are you doing the next
But then, I wish I could stay in Hawaii another week.
Yeah. Just gotta keep going. We're already in the groove now.
Yeah, but like, how many, like, there is no limit. You don't know. You don't know what your body and your mind are capable of. Like, it is almost inconceivable that you could do anything. Because like, even like we talked about today, if we wrapped up our toes and bandaged our little wounds, we could have got out there on the bike again today, and who knows how long that could have lasted for. Tomorrow, the next day, next week, who knows, like, when enough is enough.
All right, so we put together a picture of us on our last day together at the official start finish. You know, I tend to sometimes focus on the shortcomings, like, what could we done better? And, so I have to remind myself, it's not going to be perfect. That's what I'm most proud of, that we got it off the ground. And we actually had an athlete, even if it just one, come and believe in it and do it. I feel like, God put me on this earth for a reason. He, blessed me with some unique talents and opportunities. And so I try to make the most of those each and every day to honor him and to help others. I feel like I'm using those talents and opportunities God gave me, and I'm kind of, proud of myself for that.
Unless you've done something like this, you never know if you're going to do it. Like, could do it. Like, for me personally, I'd never done more than 1 day of this event like we talked about. So I didn't know if I could do 2. I didn't know if I could do 3, but there wasn't a 2 or 3 option. There was a 5 option, so.
If you always aspired to do Kona, this is an opportunity to do it not only once, but 5 times in 5 days. And to be able to see the beauty of the island. And also too, to be able to have the camaraderie of these amazing athletes from around the world. And to get inspired by them, not only athletically, but just all the amazing things they're doing in their lives, and then have that friendship and network for the rest of your life. Finally, to be able to set a goal and to challenge yourself, maybe do something you never thought you could do, and hopefully that's going to help to launch even greater things in your life in the future.